You know, at this point, am I taking a deep breath or am I surprised to see you?
Taking a deep breath.
I'm surprised to see you. How dare
No, you're not.
Hello.
No. Hello.
Welcome. This is episode 23 of the NgoVo Convo podcast, where two stupids make it hype.
Hype.
I'll tell you why it's hype this week. I'll tell you why in just a bit. But I'm one of your hosts, Harrison No, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo.
It's me.
It's her. And if you're new here, we just both want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from animated comics. Some would say conversing.
NgoVo Convo.
This and NgoVo Convo. Yeah. If you
yeah.
don't get it by now, we're 23 episodes in. I hope you get it by now.
We have a side series. Well, not a side series, just a reaction series of What If. If you don't get it by now, welcome.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Or welcome. You're right.
Yeah.
But beyond that, you can watch every episode on YouTube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice.
NgoVo Convo.
Short and sweet.
Just like our two last names.
Easy. But in this episode, we're hyped because we're going to talk about what, Veronica? What did we just watch?
Just kidding.
Oh, Veronica. It's Shang-Chi. Come on. I don't even know if I'm saying it right at this point.
I think it's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
There's two different pronunciations.
They did. No, because in the movie, they kept saying it as a joke. They kept saying it multiple times, I feel like.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sean, okay? But yes, if you haven't finished, haven't seen the movie yet, and if you just want...
If you haven't seen Daddy Simu yet...
We'll give like our light review, or I guess what we think about the movie, and then we'll go into spoilers. How's that sound?
Yes.
Just to keep some viewers in. But yeah, if you haven't watched it fully, go ahead, go watch it in theaters. Because I think it's only in theaters, right? Yeah, it's not on Disney Plus. So go and watch in theaters. If you're vaccinated, go watch that.
Double mask if you're not.
Double mask. Yeah.
But go get your vaccination, people.
Just so then we can get more movies. I'm selfish here. That's all I want.
Same.
But yeah, I guess spoiler-free thoughts, Veronica. What'd you think overall?
Daddy Simu's yummy.
He did get more ripped in this one, actually.
A lot more ripped.
Like a lot more. Like those. I knew him from the occasional appearances in Wong Fu.
Yeah, Wong Fu. Yeah. I knew him from Asian Bachelorette.
That
one was the one.
That's when it popped off for sure.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. But and then he was also in Kim's Convenience, right?
Yeah, Kim's Convenience Store. I think that's.
I forgot the show. I forgot.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix for sure.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I mean, Awkwafina. There was a good amount of Awkwafina where I didn't dislike her character, so that was good. That's all I'll say.
Awkwafina plays Awkwafina.
Yeah, there's just something about her that I just don't like sometimes.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know I was talking to a few people yesterday because we literally just watched it recently, and I was talking to some of them yesterday. And it's like I think it's like a split because I think a lot of people like her coming from Crazy Rich Asians and recently Raya.
Yeah. I
think those fit, and in this one, I think it was one of those like. I guess I didn't really have any issues because I was just like, okay, she's like that friend, I guess.
Yeah, like the sidekick.
Like the sidekick, but
yeah.
But other than that, like, anything else? Is spoiler.
Michelle Yeoh is in here. She's an iconic woman. Like,
yeah,
I'm just excited to see her. And Tony.
Okay, it was Tony
Chang.
I forgot his last name.
Chang. What is it, Chang?
No. Names are hard.
Names are hard.
Tony Leung? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Yeah, the dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's funny story with him is like everyone I talked to after, like all my like older relatives, like they asked me how the movie was, and they're like, "Oh, Tony's in it, right?" I was like, "Yes," and they're like, "My God, that man does not age."
He's
But like
59.
but then I looked at like his cinematography like history. Man did not age at all. Like
He's
legitimately.
also iconic. They got two
No.
iconic
No, he's like
Hong Kongers.
I didn't realize this was like one of his first Hollywood debuts because he's mostly been in he's mostly in Hong Kong films.
It's actually his first American team that he's worked with.
Yeah, American team.
In all of his like interviews,
Yeah.
he's been saying this is his first American team.
Yeah,
Like he's never
it's crazy.
been over to LA like to work. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it was really cool that they got him.
I think Michelle Yeoh's a little different though. She's been in James Bond. She's been in a bunch of other movies.
Essentially, the big one that a lot of people know her from, it wasn't
Crouching Tiger.
Yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yeah. That's like
she's also in Tomorrow Never Dies in the
Tomorrow Never
19,
Dies. Oh, that's crazy, right?
movie.
It's so crazy.
She hasn't aged either. She's like in her 60s too.
Oh. No. Yeah, Tomorrow Never Dies, and then of course also Crazy Rich Asians. She was in that as well as the mother in that one.
Yeah.
I say the mother, like everyone should know which one's which.
Yeah.
You should watch that movie too. Cough cough. But yeah, overall, I really did like the movie. For an origin story, I thought it was probably the most fleshed out. It felt like by the end I got an idea of who Shang-Chi was. Like it was just easy.
Like it's probably one of my favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my top ones now because it's one of those. We'll talk about this more when we go into spoilers, but like it was one of those like they had enough time to like explain. I think the character because I realize now like when you look at the other movies like origin movies, they ran like an hour and a half, and it's crazy to think how like 30 minutes adds
an extra 30 minutes helps a lot.
Like because the runtime was like 2 hours, right?
Yeah. It was 2 hours like on the dot.
Yeah, it was like
about.
I remember it was like 2 hours, like 2 minutes or so. It was that weird. Like it was 2 hours 12 minutes. That's what it was.
Okay.
But essentially, like runtime for the whole movie is probably like 2 hours because credits. We'll talk about those too. Yeah, but overall, I thought the action was really good. I thought it was really fun origin story. Overall, really fun. Like I recommend it for everyone. Like it got like a 90 something on Rotten Tomato. I 92 agree with that.
From reviewers.
92. Yeah.
99 from audience.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really highly rated.
Yeah. We'll talk more details in a bit. But is there anything else you want to add spoiler free, or do you just want to go right into it?
We should just go right into it.
All right, we're doing spoiler count in 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
2. For audio listeners, Veronica doesn't know how to count down with her fingers.
I was like,
It was 3 when I said 5. Or something. And by the time I hit 3, I didn't know what I saw 5 or something. Spoilers. Talking spoilers. Oh man. Okay. Really good start. It got essentially got each character down, right? I thought they gave it. Actually, no. Really quick. What do you think? Spoiler free. Simu is daddy. Okay.
I think it's Daddy Simu all the way. I wish he was shirtless more often.
I thought he would have been more. I thought
he would have been more.
I really did, but I think it was just the cage fight.
Beginning, the cage fight, and then when he woke up as like present day. And I was just like, can we have more shirtless Simu, please? Can we have more of him?
But I like how off the bat they just like they kind of address the 10 rings right away.
Oh yeah.
Like essentially it was just like this is the 10 rings. For those that actually followed and know Iron Man, the 10 rings kicked off the series, but this is the 10 rings. It's crazy.
Legit is we're seeing it.
Yeah. Because that's also like I needed to look into it more, but I was like kind of confused on that because I was like, okay, so that the 10 rings in that one was just a terrorist organization, or were they like a group group legitimately associated with?
I think they were associated.
Okay.
I think.
Actually, no, he did mention that. He did mention that. Yeah. But then he was saying how like someone hired an actor.
Yeah.
Oh
my
man,
god.
Ben Kingsley.
He's great. Sir Ben is great.
I didn't think he'd be. I didn't even know he'd be in this movie. I didn't pay attention to that. But I also didn't think he'd be in the movie this long. Like he was in the movie like half of the movie.
Cameo. This is not a cameo. He legit had like a part in it, and it was so funny to see him because they fixed that real quick from Iron Man 3. Yeah. They were like, we're gonna fix this right now and say he was an actor.
It was great.
His name's Trevor.
Trevor Slater. Slattery, I think that's what.
Yeah. He's got Morris, this like faceless. What's it? Chicken something? It's a faceless little thing. It's really cute.
I don't know. But no, yeah. So it started off really strong. Intro was really good. Getting like how, the father got the 10 rings. I wish I knew names. I didn't write down names. I'm really bad.
It's okay. It felt like a Chinese drama. If any of our listeners watched Chinese drama as a kid, or like Vietnamese drama, or any type of like Asian drama, it just felt like it.
Yeah.
And it was really cute.
Yeah. I was what I was worried about? Like they started off with subtitles.
Yeah, it was all Cantonese, and I think it helped out, I think.
But it helped. No. So to me, I think it was very helpful. But I always worry for the movie itself, not for the people that watch it. It's more like I hear a lot more people complain about subtitles. But I feel like nowadays, I would like to think people are more okay with it.
I mean, they got eyes; they can read, right?
You say that. Some people have that issue of like.
Oh, like going
back and forth.
Yeah. You know what?
I mean, I watch anime, so I got used to it.
Same.
But no, I thought that was a good start. And then
can we just talk about Wong just popping in?
Hold on, I'm gonna get okay, yeah. I was about to say I was gonna talk about the random people we were gonna
that we randomly saw.
Yeah. Wong was one. Although he was kind of in the trailer, it did kind of show him.
Yeah, it did. But I just didn't notice.
But you weren't sure if it was him or like just a sorcerer, right? Because he was doing like all like it's great.
Abomination. We saw Abomination.
Yeah, Abomination. And then Ronnie Chang was also. I didn't know he was gonna be in the movie. Actually, straight up.
I was so the elevators open and I just saw his face and I knew that it was Ronnie Chang. I was like,
No, I was just so happy he popped up. And I saw like his whole get up. I was like, oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. So dope.
John.
Man, they got so many Asian actors in this movie.
Oh yeah.
It was really good. I was very impressed. I guess just to start off, what did you like about the movie? Now that we're spoiler free.
I think I like all the fights.
All the fights?
All hand-to-hand combat is part of one of my favorite fights to watch, obviously, and it's a Marvel. Mm-hmm. So I think when I saw Wong, and then I saw the Abomination, I was like, oh no!
I heard you. We were in the theater. Like, I heard you. You're so good.
Wong was just so clever. Just everything about him. Now we know where he goes whenever he dips out somewhere.
Or at least one of the places where he's just like chilling. Because he really could just be doing whatever. We don't know now.
Chilling. Yeah. He could be in a fight club. He could be with the Abomination.
No, because they technically just worked together on that one.
Yeah.
To get money. It was really funny. I was like, damn.
Yeah. And the last time we saw the Abomination was in the Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton 2008 movie. So I'm excited because they're like fixing a lot of stuff in this movie for phase 4, like moving forward. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, no, I thought the action, there's a good amount of it. Like I remember it was like, let's say like 15 minutes of like intro, and then they show like Sean when he first. I love that. I was just like Shang-Chi, and he just changed it to Sean, and it like Katie's like, are you serious? Bro,
Katie's like, what?
you think no one's gonna find you with that? He's like, I was a teenager, I didn't know.
Still.
But yeah, but it was just like yeah, they just showed like he was just a what was it, a valet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I was like, wow.
A ballet in San Francisco. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. But then they got to the action very fast though. Like it felt like
it was what,
the
maybe
first fight
25
sequence,
minutes in?
yeah,
Yeah.
the first like the bus sequence popped up very fast. I was like, whoa, bus boy.
It's bus time.
It's bus. Oh man.
That was
no,
good,
I
though.
thought it was good. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like again, choreography really good. Like out of all the Marvel stuff, my top one is still Winter Soldier.
Oh
but
yeah.
this
100%.
definitely like scratched that itch, no problem, and gave me more. Like I was just so impressed the entire time watching this. I know my fiance the entire time was watching, and she's like, "Oh my god, these are like legitimate moves. This is so cool."
Yeah.
Like just
Like he
watching them
did
like do everything.
almost all of them.
Yeah.
Because he trained.
He actually
for
trained
everyone.
like yeah. Because
Yeah.
I think it was you or my fiance mentioning it. It was like how he did like a year prior training.
Yeah, he did a whole year
Yeah.
training. Like as
That
soon
was-
as he got the role 2 years ago, he just went ham.
Yeah.
With the training.
That's prior to shooting. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like prior to shooting. It's
Because
so
Michelle Yeoh still does all of her stunts at her age.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Which is
So
crazy.
I think Stevie was like, man, we got Tony, we got Michelle. He just wanted to just do all of it.
He's like, I need to reach the bar because the bar is up there. Legitimately,
The bar's high.
so good.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of the sister?
I didn't expect her. So I don't know much about Shang-Chi really, to be totally honest. But I thought she was badass. I thought she was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know anything about the character. Honestly, I didn't know anything about this movie coming up. We're at that point of Marvel. I don't know what the hell's going on, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it though, because I'm like, finally, I can. I have no expectations, and if anything, I just here for a good time.
Yeah.
So I thought she was cool. What about you?
They're like my favorite siblings right now. They're just hilarious. I think the dynamic is so cool. And probably if you have siblings, like it's relatable to how
Yeah.
they like fight and act. Oh god, that cage scene was hilarious.
It was so good. When he came in, he didn't expect to see her, and he's like, "Oh, what?" Wait, okay, really quick. Since we mentioned that, he came there because they had like the letter. Did no one address where that letter came from? Then, legitimately.
I guess not. Oh yeah,
Okay.
because they went up to her office and then he showed her the postcard.
And she said, "I didn't send this."
Yeah.
But didn't even like the dad didn't know of it. He said, "Oh, this must be fate." I'm like, then who sent it?
Yeah.
Because the whole point is her headquarters was supposed to be secret too.
Yeah.
The
it
Fight
was.
Club's supposed to be underground. That was my one thing. That was one thing that I was like,
oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I was like, why? How? Like, it goes long enough that you just forget because things
Yeah.
are happening. But me going back, I'm like,
that was the
might have
last
missed
time
it.
we saw the postcard. Was
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, I might have missed it. I don't know if the dad. No, the dad asked for them probably, right? Tried to get them together. It
no,
would
the
make
dad
sense.
found them on his own.
Yeah, but you think he set them up for that to find
Maybe.
the sister?
Maybe.
We might have missed it. It was because usually I like to rewatch things a little bit, but obviously movies make it hard right now. Going back to pre-COVID, realizing, oh yeah, I can't just
Yeah.
scrub back and watch
yeah,
things
I know.
for episodes. But yeah,
That's a
I
good
might
call
have
out.
I might have missed that. Let's be real here. But that was one thing that kind of bothered me because I thought they didn't address that in the office when they were talking.
They did.
But then they were trying to say like,
didn't,
oh, he's
yeah.
trying to find them though. So
the dad
yeah.
might have done it. I don't know. We'll have to.
no, I'm
Google
pretty
it
sure he
later.
did. You know, the more we
Yeah.
talk about it, I'm probably wrong. You know what?
Yeah.
Forget that. Scratch that.
Yeah, you are wrong. Just kidding.
I'm wrong. I am wrong.
You are wrong.
Don't clip that.
I'm clipping it.
Yeah, club scene or fight scene or fighting arena was cool. The set piece is really cool because then they even like they go back to the 10 Rings headquarters. It's just like they have a vibe. I was like, wow, this is messy,
I know,
but
yeah.
still like very. Oh, okay. So talking about the dad more. So he's not the Mandarin exactly, even though everywhere online says he is because technically he is that character. But
He's
it's
not
funny
orange.
how like, but he's like, I've been called many names, but Mandarin was not one of them. That was a name the actor they created for the actor.
Yeah.
People were afraid of an orange, and I thought
He's
that
an
was the
orange.
funniest thing. They called that out. I was like, that's so good. But
the mom
man,
is so pretty. The actress is so Fala Chan. She's so pretty. Oh my god.
I misunderstood the trailer and thought Michelle Yeoh was the mom.
Oh.
But if you don't pay attention, she says a lot of important lines.
Yeah,
and
she does.
And I thought, oh, the mom will get old and become Michelle Yeoh, I guess, sure. And then realized, oh no, that's the aunt.
That's auntie.
Michelle
She's
Yeoh's
auntie.
the auntie. I was like, oops. But yeah, so Tony Leung's like the dad's arc is actually really sad. I thought it was really good. It's a tragic
love story.
Yeah, and I thought it was good for the fact that for one of the few times we don't have like because he could have gone to typical, he was evil, like just straight up evil, just wanted power, fell in love, and he could have just done the same thing, but he didn't exactly, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
he
he
pulled up the 10 rings. Yeah. He pulled up the 10 rings, but he didn't want to. He was doing it more for like, out of like the loss of his wife, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
But he was just trying to get her back.
It's scary how much influence the 10 rings when you wear it for so long, how much influence it has. Because as you see, like, maybe the second half of the movie, he hears his wife.
He hears,
and, like,
but if you notice, like, his arms, it not just glowed on him. It looked like it was glowing, like, into him or something. Like the lighting was, like, veiny, in a sense.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. I will say, I don't know if maybe it was just the theater that we were in, but the lighting of the movie itself was kind of dark.
It was.
Right? It was kind of hard to see certain things sometimes. Yeah. Like, there were dark moments that were legit, like, it was like at night, but it was like legit hard to see things.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't tell if this is like the movie or maybe it's just like the theater
where we were
in. Yeah. But yeah, I like the whole arc. I thought that was really good. And then,
I really like the going like from past to present Shang-Chi.
Yes.
Like that was really interesting. I felt like the actors that were younger Shang-Chi did a really good job. They were so cute, especially like the 8-year-old, like the 10-year-old. He's so cute.
It was. He had the bowl cut, and I got cringed though. I got like flashbacks to like every Asian boy had that haircut.
You know what 100%. I realized? That
what?
We're older than Shang-Chi because he's a 96 baby.
Oh.
Think about it.
Oh yeah, 96.
Yeah. Right.
People online thought Simu was
like 25.
25. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, he's 32. What? What?
Asian don't raisin.
Asian don't raisin. I do like. It's funny because like I never thought I appreciate seeing a lot of things that reflect Asian culture in here.
It was great to see.
It was really cool. Like it's one of those like.
But Asian culture like goes deep. It goes deep.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand this is thousands of years.
Yeah.
And it just gets passed on.
But I'm really glad to see them like just embracing it for a movie because I remember back then a lot of things people were afraid of was like stereotyping Asians, right?
Yeah.
So then therefore we got like the
you got like the being nerdy.
Well, okay, oh, sorry. In terms of like Marvel, like some of the characters
Oh,
got essentially
like
became
whitewash.
whitewash,
Yeah.
or, and it's like I get the intention, but I guess now when you look back, like for instance, the ancient one,
Yeah.
they were trying to be like they're like, oh, we're trying to like get ahead of that, but at the time it's like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
but
A
it
little
could have been,
awkward.
yeah, it was like it could have
It's
been weird,
awkward.
or like Danny Rand, I think he's supposed to be white in the comics, so it is,
Yeah.
but it's one of those like it's still weird, like it doesn't feel like we ever go all in. So this was one of the first MCU movies where I feel like they finally went all in for like Asian representation, so I
Yeah.
do appreciate that very much. It's really cool.
It was. And we went into like mythical creatures.
The mythical creatures was dope, like
The
the
lion
two
dogs.
the lion dogs. I was like, there we go, that's how we do. That's so
That's
cool.
how we do it.
And Ninetales was in there too.
Dragons. Yeah.
I was like, wow, we're pulling all the creatures here. Yeah, dragons. So cool.
Thank you, Loki, for messing shit up.
Good segue. Where do you think this is at? I haven't looked, but this is more like a blind, like, where do you think we're at?
I
with
haven't
this
looked
movie?
either.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's post Endgame. So it's probably like 2023, 2024. Because if you think about it, he went over to the US, right?
Mhm.
It's been 10 years, so he's around
Mhm.
24-ish, 25. They did talk about post blip too, a little bit, like a smidge.
What
I'm
was
pretty
that?
sure they did. There was sort of like a line where they're just talking about the snap, I think, or something.
Oh yeah.
I think Aquafina said something, or Simu did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was like when they were talking at the very beginning with their friend. It's like now, like in a moment,
Yeah.
half the people could go away.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is post
Yeah, so it's
post blip.
post.
You're right. Yeah. Post.
I think it's
post-snap.
maybe like 3 years after,
Yeah.
like Endgame, I think.
Man,
But
this is weird.
also, I think about that because incoming credit spoiler, if you did not see the 2 credits at the end, if you were a noob and didn't left.
Can we say that really quick? We saw
Yes.
people leave. And I'm like, wow, it really has been that long since you've seen a Marvel movie, huh?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
people used to like stay. Not people. Most of them did, but you saw like the few that walked out before even seeing like the mid credit scene. I was like, that's a
That's a noob
that's
move.
a scrub move.
Yeah.
And then some people left after that. I was like, there's the end credit one.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on now, there's always 2. Okay, so speaking of credits, my boyfriend joked because we are always early to these movies because of previews. And so he said in the car while we were driving, he was like, one of these days, Marvel people are going to put a credit at the beginning of the movie while we're not there yet, just to spite you all. And I was like, no, don't say that. I'll never be late.
Man, that'll be like that'll be headlines.
That'll be
for
Spider-Man.
Sure. Like,
That will be Spider-Man. I swear to God. But
God.
also why I think it's post Endgame is because Banner went back to human form in the credit, one of the credits.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure
yes,
it
he did.
is post Endgame.
Yeah, post end game for sure.
Yeah.
I really want to know what the hell that happened with that, or maybe he did just go back. Who knows?
Maybe.
It really could just be as simple as he went back to normal.
Yeah, and
but-
you know that because his arm is
It's still
bandaged
broken.
up and it's still
Yeah.
broken and burnt.
I think
'cause
it's-
he snapped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's forever broken at this point.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And then the last one, or since we're on the credits, then the last credit after everything was essentially showing the sister taking over 10 Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's not bad. There's no way.
I think she's like anti-hero, I don't know.
Maybe, but she
But yeah, she won't be like
seems to understand her brother a lot, I think now.
Yeah. Did you notice? You know what was really cool looking at that? She inherited stuff from her dad when she didn't and then the Shang-Chi inherited stuff from
Yeah.
the mom, technically. like the fighting style from the mom, and then yeah, I thought that was cool. It was like kind of
That
flip
was cool. Yeah.
because you notice how like it's really cool because like Shang-Chi learned from his dad more,
Yeah.
but then finally inherited from his mom. While like the sister wanted to like go like
Inherit
stick
with
with
the dad.
or stick with like the mom because she was always talking about how like she always felt mom. She always
Yeah.
she believed more in her mom, but then still took stuff from the dad. It was like that weird. It was like that switch.
It was a weird cross.
Because it's like it was supposed to be like probably like this technically.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought that was cool.
It's a cool cross. Yeah.
Those rings though. I knew
No.
Strange is gonna have so much fun with these rings.
It's so funny because like I knew they were gonna be important, but I didn't think they'd be like they're sending a signal to where. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
You know what? There's 10 Eternals, and there are 10 rings.
Why? But what? Okay, that's
I see
like
you did
that's
not notice that.
No.
Yeah. 10 rings, 10
again,
Eternals.
we're at the point of Marvel where I'm just here for the ride. Like
It's going to be a cosmic effect. It could relate to Kang.
it could no, but
like-
maybe not Kang, but maybe okay. We were talking about this right after the movie. There, I was like, why would it signal to Kang? What in the world would signal to Kang at that point?
Because Kang already knows everything. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but if it deals with the Eternals, then yeah, could be some signal. We don't know.
Or he messes up.
This
with
is like
time.
tinfoil hats right now.
I know.
He
I
messes
mean,
with
this could
time?
mess up time too.
Would it?
Well, here's the tricky part. When Loki messed everything up, like he literally messed up. Well, he and she, they both messed everything up. It's just like nothing's very linear now in Marvel. So they can literally go in 10 different directions with the rings. So I have no idea where this is going. Do you think he'll pop up in Doctor Strange in the next movie?
He could. He could like be like a very
like
quick
a credit.
Because him and Wong are like chilling now.
I mean, they went karaoke together. Like,
so good.
They chill.
Oh yeah.
It feels like he's gonna be an Avenger. Because
I think they
Banner
already
was
started.
like,
They already
"Welcome
started.
to the
He's
club."
like, welcome. Yeah, it's already started. Like we're starting to go towards like the new Avengers club,
Yeah.
Avengers team. I don't even say like team. I feel like it's gonna be like the organization. It's starting to hit that organization level, how it used to be, right? Yeah. Really quick, since we what'd you think of his outfit?
I liked it.
That was okay.
It was okay. It was a lot of red. Like a lot.
It was very. I'm starting to learn. Like I have this issue with Marvel sometimes where they have a Marvel-fied costume outfit, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like Eternals is fine, I guess, but there's like some outfits where I'm just here. Actually, let me see what does this outfit look like in the comics.
It's very red.
It's very red, I'm sure, but I guess it's also like because this one is more dragon scale, I guess. Oh, okay. So the outfit in the comics is like the typical like Asian like, well, I guess it varies. But he's got like the sleeveless red top and then like a green belt and then black martial arts pants. So it kind of varies. From what I can tell.
Similar, I guess.
Then there's another one where he is wearing a full bodysuit that looks like the one that he has. So it varies. It does vary, but
no, but I understand what you mean about their costumes.
I kind of wish they like for here. Let me show you like the one that I'm talking. I'll send it in our Discord real quick. I kind of wish they went the more traditional route, but you know what? I get it. Marvel does their thing and it just modernizes things, and sure.
Yeah.
But it ties it with the dragon scale. Sure, I'll take it. But if you see the one I sent, I kind of wish they went that route. Kind of like I wish I could. We're not on OBS on this one. We're switching back and forth, but. I wish I could just switch over and show what I'm talking about.
But
like the
you
comic
could
cover.
edit it and put it in.
Yeah, really quick. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Boom.
I do
You're
this, and then it's just me doing this.
I'll put it over your face.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, so
That's pretty cool. That
I
has
kind
like
of that's from
Aquaman
20
feel,
that's 2021 too. That's 20 like
Yeah.
that's this year. So I kind of
He's buff in this.
yeah. Yeah. But then there's like I mean there's some outfits that look like the ones that he's wearing now too. So it makes sense.
Maybe they'll go into it more if he
later.
gets a second movie.
I'm
Or,
sure.
Yeah.
No, he's getting a second movie for sure.
Oh, okay. I figured, but I didn't know if it was
Feige, yeah, because there was a Kevin Feige thing that explains why it says 10 Rings will be back and not Shang-Chi, because he's like, coming from the middle one. He's like, that should have alluded that there would be a second one.
Okay.
I was like,
well, I figured
okay,
there was a second
cool.
one because of the ending, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But the ending is also trying to say like they will be back as well.
Yeah.
Like the 10 Rings will be back for sure.
Yeah.
Because he's like Shang-Chi's
course they'll be
unassumed. Yeah.
It's gonna be a cosmic effect. Obviously, they're gonna come back.
Yeah. And did you have anything that you didn't like in the movie? Sorry, we like went off like because I really liked the movie a lot. I really did.
No, I really liked the movie. I was pre-watching it, like before watching it. I was a little skeptical about Awkwafina. I just have this vibe of Awkwafina where she plays the same roles over and over again. She's basically the comedic relief in a lot of stuff.
She's like she's like that character that, for instance, like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart plays Kevin Hart characters. Rock plays Rock characters.
Yep.
Well, actually, no. Rock is getting better. Rock is getting better, in my opinion. He's better than a little bit.
A little bit.
He's getting some range. But Kevin Hart plays Kevin Hart characters.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
That's what I feel about Awkwafina.
Awkwafina, like...
Yeah.
Like, at times I'm like, it's great. At times I'm like, sure. Like, I think...
There were pockets of moments where her lines fit in. And before watching it, I was like, oh no, she's just gonna like spit out something funny when it's supposed to be serious. But it fits. Like, she fits in.
It's also one of those, like, Marvel has their Marvel comedic timing too. Yeah. Which is still here. Definitely still here.
Oh yeah.
Because there's that moment when they were doing Shang-Chi's like backstory and he's like about to leave on the plane, and then they just go back to like modern, like present day plane. I was like,
plane.
It's like, oh, what kind of meal would you like? We ran out of the chicken, so we only have the vegetarian option and beef. Oh, we're out of vegetarian option. Which one would you like? I'm like, and they were the same thing. They're like, the beef? I was like, the beef? Is what they would like, I guess. So, no, I agree. Like, there are times I think I'm okay with it a bit more, but I also, I think at times I've just accepted Awkwafina was playing Awkwafina in this one. So
she wasn't playing Katie; she was playing herself.
Yeah, essentially. I think the gripe I had, we kind of touched on it after the movie. Mm-hmm. I still can't put it into words yet. Still, there's something about the third act that felt off to me, and it just felt, because I talked to my brother after too. He's like, was it the 10 Rings side joining forces with like the village? I'm like, no, that's just the situation they had to be in.
Yeah.
But it felt very...
It was a little rushed, I must say.
Kind of rushed or kind of dragged out.
Yeah.
At times it felt rushed. At times it felt very dragged out.
Yeah. I think I know what you... Like, I know where you like...
I don't know how to say... Because it's not an exact... It's like, I can't pinpoint the issue. It was just something about the third act that like... It felt awesome. Like, when I think about it, I'm like, there's certain parts I'm like, this is awesome. But then overall, I'm like, there's something that's throwing it off. Like, I feel like they could have cut something or like...
Added more or...
Add something. Yeah. I have no idea. I can't put it to words still. I tried to think about it until up to this podcast, but I was like, no, I can't think of anything. Because otherwise, the pacing was very good. That's when I just noticed it was the third act. Like, after... when you're about to start fighting.
It did feel long. I was sitting there, and I was just like, oh, no, oh man, how are we going to end this way?
Actually, out of curiosity, like, for an origin story final fight, I think I compared this one to Black Panther. I don't know why, but I think I like this one more than the Black Panther's final fight. Like the overall, overall.
Yeah.
Because I'm not talking
It
like
felt
Black
more
Panther
complete.
versus.
It felt more complete
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Because it felt like more like the other for Black Panther. Like Black Panther's specific fight was awesome because it was focused, but like the outside fight was just kind of like I
Meh.
don't know.
It was like meh.
Yeah, it felt smaller scale, but then the same scale was applied to this one too. I feel like, but then they started throwing in like demonic, like the the freaking evil monsters.
Yeah, and dragons.
So, yeah,
no big deal.
I also think it's cool how they can get away with martial arts fighting because then they added like the whole we can do like all these sorts of like fighting techniques and styles because we have dragon skin or dragon scale. It's like, oh, here we can fight with bow and arrows because we have dragon skin.
Yeah.
Oh, we can use this. I forgot what they're called. The sticks. Do you know what they're called?
I don't know what they're. I'm just gonna call them sticks.
Okay, cool. But they have the ends with like the
dragon scales. Yeah.
I thought that was cool overall. That's really cool. I hope they apply that more.
Me too.
Yeah. Otherwise, that was my only gripe was like the third act. I don't know what to say about it, but it's just something about it that just rubbed me the wrong way. But overall, I thought it was fine. It's just something I just kept thinking about. Yeah, overall, great movie. Yeah. I agree with the scores I see online. Like I see majority of them were like 8s and 9s, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Few 7s, but I was like, overall, great movie. You should definitely watch.
It's a must watch.
Must watch.
Sure. Especially for the credits. Do it for the credits.
Do it for the credits. Stay for both.
Yeah, stay for both. Don't
be a noob. Any other closing thoughts, Veronica?
I do not. I just want to see more Simu. Man
shirtless.
Is... Yes. It's Daddy Simu.
Shirtless Simu.
Yeah. Yes.
But, all right. Yeah, that's all I got. Great movie. Go watch it. Just go watch it. Easy.
Yeah. In theaters. Only.
In theaters. Yeah. Only. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Facebook. Hold on. My thing crashed. Okay. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. We are going to change that. That is such Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Instagram at NgoVo Convo. NgoVo Convo. What if I spell that wrong one day? It's gonna be sad. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and ring that notification bell to get updates from when we upload. There's that thing. Anyway. Oh, I am a mess today.
Harrison, are you okay?
Subscribe to this mess.
Hit the like button for this mess.
If you feel like a mess, hit that like button. Join
not the
me.
dislike button. Don't hit the dislike button. That's all I'm asking.
It's an easy thing. But yeah, let us know how we're doing. Or just what you want to see next. Other than that, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.